welcome.
As requested by Jester.
As requested by Jester.
Pizzas.
Welcome to this evening's stream. Hashtag pro streamer, that's right, Tony. Oh, excuse me. So, I'm just going to try and begin the stream by sorting out the debacle of diamonds that I did last night. It hasn't gone particularly well. I'm not happy with it at all. It looks very messy. So, I'm going to repaint his entire leg black and not attempt it again on this mini. Because it looks poop. Yes, Mrs MLG has very kindly limited the amount of hydrates that anybody can do in a certain time period, so I don't have to be inevitably drowned.
Because he gets grumpy when you make him do stuff.
Not that I get grumpy at all. It's just if we let Pete use all the hydrates all the time, then I would never get any painting done.
Tony says, "No, cut back in with the white and clean it up."
No. Well, maybe another time. But I want to use it in a game tomorrow, and I want to be happy with it. So we're gonna go for black, and then maybe I picked the more difficult leg because I thought I'd do it on this one that was behind the gun. So maybe we might have another go on the leg that is out the front. Might be a little bit easier.
Chronica says the diamond debacle does sound like a Father Ted episode.
Yeah.
Hi John, hi Sharon. There are some free Streamloots cards.
Is there?
Courtesy of John, who gifted some to the channel.
Thank you very much.
If you partake in Streamloots, then there's some free cards courtesy of John Templar. Just follow that link and then you can make Nathan do even more silly things than just wearing wigs and hats and drinking lots. If you are not a part of Streamloots, then follow the link and you can join if you want to.
It's free!
It's free to join, yes. And sometimes you get free cards like that, you see. You can also win a Mighty Lancer Games Salons sticker and a Mighty Lancer Games Salons miniature with Streamloots.
Yeah, nobody's won that yet. We made it like a super rare one, but
Tony says freehand is all about cutting back in to clean up.
Pete the Hydrator thinks it's time for a posture check. Don't hurt your back.
It's a lot of backwards and forwards, but you get better at it with practice.
Pete the Hydrator is enjoying this stream.
I really don't like that frog.
Let's have posture check.
I was going to add a new card.
Oh yeah. Hello.
See, that's going to help my explanation.
Hi.
I was going to add a new card that was me saying stretch, but
Pete the Hydrator is the best.
Pete was straight in there for those Streamloots cards, wasn't he?
But I can't seem to get it to work. I can only get that one that says hello to actually the recording to work. I don't know why. So I have to look into it a bit better than 5 minutes before the stream starts.
Yeah.
I always think when the thunder starts, because it goes like, I always think it's going to be We Will Rock You by Queen.
Oh.
But it's not, obviously, because it's the thunder sound. I've got loads of cards left from last time, says Pete.
Pete the Hydrator says hi.
Hi, there's
Hi,
a tiny
Pete.
little gizmo. He's not that tiny anymore. He got a new toy today. He got an elephant soft toy. We've given up buying him dog toys from the shop because he just destroys them in 3 seconds. So we've got him one from the charity
And they're expensive.
shop, which he destroys in exactly the same amount of time as the ones from the pet shop.
Yeah.
But this elephant, apart from having no eyes and a leg missing, both its ears missing, the top of its trunk missing, is still going strong.
Yeah, that's lasted longer than the £7 octopus.
It has. So this £1 charity shop buy has lasted far, far longer than the £7 octopus from the pet shop. We used to buy the kids, the dogs. We used to buy the dogs their toys from the charity shop in the past, and I don't know why we didn't do it with Giz.
Because we haven't been to any charity shops.
But the one across the road from the shop shut down, so.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, why are we being silly?
We used to go to car boot sales.
Yeah, we did, and like used to see kids stood with their mum and behind the car boot sale stall going, "Oh yeah, that's my favourite teddy, but mum says I've grown out of it now." We're like, I'm not going to tell you, the dog's going to rip it to bits in a minute.
Yeah.
Tony says, hydrates.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to remove your glasses for 1 minute.
Oh, sure thing.
Good job we're not putting diamonds anymore, isn't it?
I can't see.
Ricky D says, so it's just a body of an elephant. It's got a bit of its trunk left, but yeah. Basically, it's just a body of an elephant.
Oh. What's going on there?
D is enjoying this stream.
Wiki D's weird gaming thing that Wiki D seems to be able to do. I think it's quite cool.
Awesome.
I thought Mr MLG's socks were Gizmo's favourite toy. Well, yeah, that is another reason to buy him another toy and stop him destroying the socks. He's won next week, so I might have to buy him a few more toys. Strawberry Fields, by any chance? Does any car boot?
I'm not sure I've ever been to Strawberry
No,
Fields.
it's a bit big for us. We get a bit scared. Too many people at Strawberry Fields car boot sale. And you can't get out once you get in. Can't get back onto the main road.
We have to park around the corner and walk up.
Yeah, well, we could just walk.
I can't see. Can't focus on it without my glasses on. I've had them on.
Well,
I only had them on for a couple of minutes, and now I can't focus.
It's moved, has it, Pete? I don't know. Where is it now? How can it be called Strawberry Fields car boot if it's not there anymore?
Tell me when it's been a minute, and I can paint something again because I can see.
I'll tell you. It's further down, apparently. There we go.
Yeah, well, it's because they're building on the land, aren't they?
Oh, no, I've absolutely no idea.
They're building about 1 million houses again.
Oh, for that hospital that didn't work and all those facilities that we ain't got.
Yeah, that's obviously why they're making farm foods the biggest shop in the world as well.
Jay says, I keep hearing the advert of radio with a fake beetle. Absolutely no idea what that means.
No.
Sorry. sorry, I don't know what that means. But you can talk to us while you're trying to paint without being able to sing.
I can't, because it's taking too much concentration. It's taking too much concentration being able to paint without seeing. This is really hard. I don't know if you can see how much I'm having to kind of strain my eyes. The glasses that I had on a moment ago are my glasses that have super magnification just for painting. I only put them on a couple of minutes before that, but now I've taken them off altogether. I can't focus. It's just it's really uncomfortable.
So you know how I said, oh, I've got my new toys, we didn't chew anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the reason I had to go outside was to see what he was chewing. And this is what he was chewing. So I made these ages ago what did I make them for? I can't even remember. It was a fancy dress. And we put them in the box for you to wear. And the dog's eating them.
What a git. Now I understand, Jester, I understand. Is it like it's an advert on the radio for somebody advertising Strawberry Fields car boot sale? Doing a fake...
Oh, I thought you meant the car.
Advert.
I thought you meant a new Beetle that aren't real Beetles. Not the band. Oh, see, we don't listen to local radio.
It's definitely time for me to put my glasses on.
So I don't know. Why would they pretend to be from Liverpool to advertise something in Britain?
Pete the Hydrator says freeze for 5
Freeze.
seconds.
Are we all ready to count? 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Wild Pokemon in chat. Go! Pete says, hydrate! Weren't they from when you were a Cheshire Cat? Oh, they might have been. They were the right colour, weren't they? Yes, Wicked D, you were probably correct.
A wild Spritzy has
They
appeared.
want you to paint left-handed for 1 minute.
Hate you tonight, don't they? Wicked D would like you to paint left-handed.
Thanks.
Pete the Hydrator is enjoying this stream.
Look, there's the dragon! I'm glad to use all these cards when I'm not painting.
Remember that, guys.
Don't forget, John has extremely kindly given everybody some free Stream Loots cards.
Pete the Hydrator likes to party.
We can't see you, you have to come nearer to me. There we go. So, yeah, John the Templar has provided you all with some free Stream Loots cards so you can make Nathan do these silly things that he's trying to do. So follow the link and claim your cards, courtesy of John. Very kind. Very, very kind.
This is really hard.
But aren't you glad you've got your glasses on now?
Yeah, thanks, Wicked D.
Yeah, no glasses and left-handed, that'd have been fun.
Thank you very much, John.
Oh, and John caught the Pokemon, look at that. Nope,
Right.
towards me.
It'd be good if I was actually left-handed and I could do the Princess Bride bit. Ha ha ha. But why are you laughing? Because I know something you don't know.
Now Wicked D says, see, I was kind enough to wait until you put your glasses back on.
This is hard.
Tony says, don't get too cruel on the off chance that one day I might end up working there.
Aha. Has it been a minute yet?
I don't know. Don't know because the Stream Loots cards don't show up in my activity feed. It's probably not been a minute yet though. I don't think it has it guys? I don't think it's been a minute. I'll count down from 10 for you, how's that?
I'm going to end up repainting half of them.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to turn it up.
You always choose it when the music's really poop.
Pete the Hydrator says hi.
Hi,
Pete.
We can't see what you're doing.
Because
You can't see what you're doing. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Pete the Hydrator likes to party.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you gotta dance.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I turned that one up to a bit more jazzy. I love the way when you do your chicken dance,
Yeah.
your head sinks into your body. It's really weird.
That's because
It's
that's
like you can't move your elbows without your head disappearing.
No,
He thinks you've been sitting for too long.
Wicked D would like you to stand up and stretch, Tony. No, not Tony. He hydrated Pando. Pete wants you to hydrate. Hydrate and then stand up and stretch.
Pete the Hydrator loves this stream.
Oh.
You know, we can see you didn't have your shorts fastened when you did that.
I know. I was gonna mention it just in case you could see. I haven't got the top button of my shorts done up because I ate way too much tea. And then this chair is really, really low. Yeah, too much for tea. This chair is really low, so my fat gut hangs over and it's really painful. So I had to undo my button so I could have a bit of space.
Because we had fajitas.
Yeah, and I always eat too many fajitas. But yeah, thanks, Wicked D.
Yeah, we need to make a cast, right, Jester? I think we should trick him. We should make a hydrate card, and it's really Pete has to hydrate.
I don't know, but then
Wicked D wants you to put a wig on. Oh, that's your dad's socks. Why have you brought me your dad's socks? Oh, Gizzy.
Where's he even got them from? Because I put them in the
washing basket. The clean washing. They're clean. You can smell they're clean. Jester says, I can eat 12 tacos. Thank you for bringing them for me, Pops, but you can't keep them.
12 tacos. Yeah, I know. Well, so our fajitas, we might have mentioned before, our fajitas aren't
they're
like
not
proper.
Real fajitas.
They're not proper fajitas. It's basically a tortilla or tortilla or whatever it is. Oh, thank you very much, Reaper Cake.
Look, pandas dancing about because Reaper Cake's grand. It'll go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reaper Cake.
Thank you. What was I going to say? Yeah, so a tortilla wrap, and then cheese, and meat, and mushrooms, and also homemade chips. So, which we cook in a very healthy
crazy.
deep fat fryer.
Oh yeah, and it all just goes in the wrap. Chips and everything. It's not real. It's not a real fajita.
Yeah, it's not a real fajita. And then I also like to have buffalo wings, hot sauce, and barbecue sauce mixed in with mine. So I'm a proper greedy pig.
Wicked D says it could have been worse if they had dropped around your ankles when you stretched, but they're still zipped up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd have been clipping that, wouldn't we?
Oh, this is terrible.
Pete the Hydrator loves this stream.
Thank you, Pete. We love having you here.
It's not gone. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pando was way behind, way ahead. Sorry, the other day, wasn't
Yeah, but that's like way ahead.
he? Yeah.
There's still a couple of free cards courtesy of John the Template left. If you want to grab them before Pete does. I don't know how to base. Hydrate! Pete says everybody's got to hydrate. I don't know how to base my Winnie Mini.
Why don't you make her so she's stood on carpet of some description?
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, I don't know.
So she's on a slotted base, but it's got a lip, so it goes down. Do you know what I mean?
No.
What are you eating? So it goes.
Ah, right. I see. So yeah, she's on a slaughter
Pete
base.
is enjoying this stream.
So she's got an indent into her base, and then she's got a little bit of a gap there. So yeah, you're gonna have to use some. Putty or filler or something to do her base. I think you should just make it like fill it up and then squidge some stuff in around the edges, very thin, to make it look as if it's stone.
Oh, okay. I'll paint it grey then.
I'll paint it like green carpet. Right, where else has he got some silly gems on this gun that we need to pick out? I suppose she's green though, isn't she? So green.
So I wasn't going to do a green cap.
Green carpet may look silly.
It's not what happened. I can't choose the cards as it throws me out of the stream on my phone, so the two don't work together. That's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pete the Hydrator says freeze for 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3. I can see your eyes moving. 2. 2 and a bit. 1. You'll have to be really nice to me because I can actually activate any of the cards anytime.
Can you?
Yep. I have the power.
That's no good.
Yeah, I know.
Let's get a bit more silver going on. So this is a Darkstar Molten Metal Pewter. It's a very nice card. They're going to add some more colours in apparently to the Darkstar range, which we'll obviously be getting when they do, because these are really, really nice. Possibly some of the best metals I've ever used. So, one, not just possibly, some of, without a doubt, the best metal paints that I've ever used.
Thank you, John. That's all the cards from the stream loots being claimed. Thank you very much, John. That was very kind of you.
Thank you.
I hope you were thoroughly entertained by the nonsense that they made Nathan do. You do look completely bald.
Get off!
How are you taking that look off? Gizmo's trying to eat the wigs.
I'll put the lid back on.
Pete the Hydrator is the best.
See, because it goes and it just automatically makes me think it's going to go into We Will Rock It. For no reason at all, because I know it's not.
I don't know what to do with the... there's all sorts of bits on this guy, and I don't know what to do metal and what not to do metal. I think we're going to do that bit of the catapult now. That bit down there.
So what have we got then that I can fill this hole in where the slotty base is?
There's some basing material type stuff over at the end of the table.
Tony would like you to put a hat on.
Pete the Hydrator says dance baby.
Dance to this really funky music, not and hydrate. Can you hear it? It's interpretive dance. Knock it over.
There you go. How was that? Bit of cool dancing.
Very nice. Suited that hat as well.
Yeah, like
I've seen this dancing on space. Says Tony. You have to tell me if I've turned the music
John
down.
the Templar is enjoying this stream.
Oh, John's got like a logo-y thing. See how cool he is. As
Yeah,
well.
cool.
Like I don't know what that is. A logo. I'm going with a logo-y thing. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, so tell me if I've turned the music down too low now, because I turned it up for dancing and then I've turned it down.
It's alright, I can still
Not
hear it in the
you.
background.
Missed your calling in life there, Nathan, says Wicked D.
What, interpretive dance?
Interpretive dance.
It's one of them things where you just throw yourself around and then people get all excited. Isn't it? Oh, I can see that you're interpreting the upshift of the music as blah-de blah-de blah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more to it than that. Really.
Yeah, I think I might have actually put them away in the drawer. In the third drawer down, big Vallejo pot.
Oh, these great big massive things.
Yeah, one's basing material and the other one's wash.
Dipping, that says.
Yeah.
And this is a big pot of ground texture, but that's white. Let's have a play.
Okay.
I'll have a play, dog. Hey. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Completely ruin the miniature that I've just painted. Yay!
Yeah, well, just don't use loads. Just be sparing.
It's tiny.
You can always add.
Tony says this stream should be on Channel 4. Wait, you can write to Channel 4 and recommend us. We're fine with that.
Yeah.
Vicky Day says you were just missing a silk scarf tied round your neck as a neckerchief.
We'd work for very reasonable rates on Channel 4.
Yeah, I did a dragon impression in my video today. It's a very bad dragon impression. You know when you're recording something and you just do it because you don't really think about it. You don't really think about the internet as this massive place that people can see and can watch forever. And then you just do something silly and then because you're just daft. And that's what happened today with my dragon impression. Oh, Tony, Kuminoko and John all caught the Pokemon.
Excellent. Murkrow. I've no idea what one of those is. Right. We're gonna have to do these study bits on his cloak here. And whether to do them in gold. No, we'll go for metal. Regular.
Gold, not metal?
Yeah, I thought that myself as soon as I'd said it. We're going to go for regular silver. Actually, this colour is pewter. But Tony says it's a muddy crow. It's a bird, says Wicked D. Murkrow. We'll do the little skulls on the end of his collar in gold, I think. And the little bits on it.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to remove your glasses for 1 minute.
Thanks, Pete.
I'm sure that wasn't a sigh of oh no. I'm sure that was a sigh of oh I love all this interaction with my community.
It's because he's waiting until I'm painting the tiniest little bit.
Of course he has. That sigh says Wicked. Oh dear. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Macro.
Right then, let's try and paint some tiny little studs on this guy's coat. Oh, gee whiz. Thanks, Pete. I very much enjoy the challenge. I could probably do this better. One of my eyes is better than the other. I could probably do this better if I close one eye. The only problem then is that I lose whatever tiny little bit of depth perception I already have.
What I heard from that was, I need an eye patch.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. If you stick your tongue out, it'll help you see better, says Wicked T. Thanks, John. I like that snowman where his nose disappears.
It's going to take me a minute to paint one tiny little bit now because I can't see it. I feel like I'm going a bit cross-eyed. Blobbed on the thing, got a bit on the thing that shouldn't be on the thing, and I custom mixed that colour, so that's going to be hard. Does that work? Does it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Made even more of a mess now. Yes, I know. I had to clean it first. And then I've put too much on, and now I've got little tiny sparkle pigments all over the thing. International Talk Like a Pirate Day, I'm all over that.
Is that when it is? I always thought it was the 17th, but I believe you, Korinoko, because I am always wrong. Yeah, he needs to, doesn't he? He has got a pirate hat in the box, but we haven't got an eye patch.
I should have an eye patch.
You should have an eye patch. In fact, I think you should just dress as a pirate. What day is it? What day? What?
The 19th is a Monday.
Oh, I see. It's a stream day, so.
Yeah.
And then you can say yo ho and all that malarkey. What's the Hoisty Colours song from Pirates? What's that when they're on there?
Yeah, yo ho, hoist the colours high or something like that.
What's it actually go like?
I don't know, because I've never heard of it before that film.
I think it's from the film. I'm gonna have to think of it now, otherwise it's gonna bug me.
Right. Significant amount of repainting to do. No.
100! Pete says, 100! Pete says, hit yourself in the face with your glass.
That's because I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah, no depth perception without his glasses on. I don't know where his face is.
I'm glad you're all enjoying my discomfort.
Goes like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that one. I'm going to put these back on now. Otherwise known as annual Get the Pirate outfit on the Cat Day, says Kurinoko. I like it. Right. Every time I put my glasses back on, I can just see how much of a mess I've made of this guy. So let's see if we can...
Oh yeah, even tape a grog label on my coffee. Oh, we need all of these things. We need you to dress as a pirate, have an eye patch, have grog written on your water. All of these things need to happen. Gizmo hasn't got any costumes. I'm not entirely sure how he would take that.
we can do... I can dress as a pirate. Proper dress as a pirate.
Proper dress as a pirate?
Yeah.
Have you still got your pirate outfit?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Does it fit? Yeah.
The jacket does.
Okay. I don't know, you said your shirt.
Dressed as a pirate. Well, I think I've still got a shirt. So, dressed as a pirate, wear my pirate hat, could get an eye patch, got a sword, we've got rum.
We've got rum. I think that's the most important. I think that's the most important aspect. We've got rum.
The lich purple, please, lovely.
Yeah. I'll put it away.
Yeah. One eye patch, amateurs. I wear 2 eye patches.
You're an amateur. I raise you. I wear 3 eye patches. But then people might not want you to dress as. They might, that might be too gimmicky. They probably won't want you to dress as a pirate.
I've just mixed like a 50-50 mix of purple and black, and it's still just black. Let's have.
Oh yeah, you'd need like purple and then a dot of black, wouldn't you? A tiny bit of black. Then we'd have to get some Streamloots cards and things that just went "Arr."
Well, I'm sure we can manage that.
I can't figure out how to make the recordings work.
Yeah. Can't remember how we did it.
Anyway, no one wants that to happen, so it's fine. No one in chat is saying yes, this is a good idea. So obviously it's not.
Okay. Should we just do it anyway though, because we think it's fun?
No, because the people who are watching need to think it's fun. Otherwise, it's
See,
Pete
John
the Hydrator likes to party.
Today I have booked us in for several more War Games shows. So after the weekend and my kind of future of show going hangs in the balance, decided that we're going to go to more, or all the shows that we normally go to. Let's put it that way. And I've also emailed a few of the people that organise the shows that we haven't been to before, so that are not a million miles away. So we can see if we can get in some of those. So we'll try and...
Of course, that does mean that the van has to pass the MOT.
Yeah, the van's got to pass its MOT, but it should do, because it hasn't really been that many miles since last year's MOT. So it should be fine. It's due sometime soon as well.
Azriel says, did you not enjoy ChillCon? It's not that I didn't enjoy it, it was the benchmark for whether we were going to do shows again. Because it was probably the most normal after all the pandemic and people wearing masks and stuff like that. It was the first most normal show. And with it, with cost of everything going up and cost of petrol and the van needing its MOT and then needing
road
tax
and insurance.
And paying the staff so the shop's open and we can go to shows, and then all of the preparation that it takes to organise to go to a show, and then when we get back all of the unpacking and organising it takes to finish a show, we decided that we would base future shows on the outcome of ChillCon. That was the plan.
Yep. And good news for everybody, it was okay. It was worth going from a business point of view. So
Tony says Millie might take some convincing with clothes. She's not a fan. My all-time favourite is still the bulldog dressed as Chucky. Bulldogs look so cute in fancy dress though, because they just look so annoyed. Like, you've put me in this thing. And then, because they waddle, don't they? They look super awesome when they've got the bits in their legs, like Chucky one. As Rose says, I expected bigger. It was my first time there, but was a little disappointed. What would you have liked to have seen that you didn't see? What would you have liked there to have been?
I think there was more there this time than there was the last time we were there. However, I was unknowingly potentially dying last time we were there. So I spent most of the day sat on a chair feeling very unwell. Well, because I had my weird swollen leg disease.
Was that when you had this cellulitis?
Yeah.
And refused to stop working and follow instructions and ended up in the hospital on a drip because you're very, very naughty.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
As well says, I just assumed it was a bigger event. Just I expected more game demos.
Yeah, I think from talking to the organiser, they had a few people pull out at fairly short notice, which is a bit of a shame. For any event, always, you're kind of reliant on the people that have said that they're coming. So they'd had some more gamers going to be run games, and I think a couple of traders dropped out as well, which is a real shame.
And then the food didn't turn up, did it?
Oh yeah, and then which is something that we have personally experienced. Is when your catering truck breaks down on the way to the event is not helpful at all. So apparently the catering truck broke down on the motorway and ended up closing all lanes of the M5. I think it was, they said, which.
Well, if you're going to do it, go big. Shut the whole motorway if you're going to...
Yeah, it must have been embarrassing.
You're going to do it. Personal questions. Are the Raveners in?
Raveners. No, but I have received an email today to say that they are on their way, which normally means they're going to turn up the following day. So they should be in tomorrow, but I can drop you a message and let you know when the post arrives, if they have indeed turned up, but should be tomorrow. I know where it is now.
Wow, Pokemon in chat.
I thought it was one of two people, but now I know who it is.
Good news on Chillicon. Glad it went well for MLG. I think that it's going to be a slower build-up for people expected. Yes. Oh yeah, it's still scary out there.
Yeah,
but we had to make a decision before we sorted the van out whether we were MOTing it and selling it or MOTing it and keeping it running.
yeah. So Chillicon's still a young show in the grand scheme of things. I think it's run 3 times in Sheffield, maybe.
Practically a baby.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, we've all just had 2 years off going to public events and stuff, haven't we, as well? So this is. I know some of the other traders. I spoke to some of the other traders, and they told me about different shows that they've been to over the last kind of year, towards the tail end of the lockdowns and what have you. And we were still trying to get the shop how we want, really, post COVID, because we're still tweaking stuff, aren't we, now? But yeah, so some of the traders told us about different shows that they've been to and different events and how different shows are organised and what have you. And yeah, there's certainly a lot going on out there for different events, different locations. So we're going to go back to Salute in London. We're going to try that again, because when we went there last, that was during the whole COVID lockdown period, and a lot of the traders that were at the one that we attended, that's the only time we've ever attended Salute, down at the Excel Centre, and a lot of the traders said that it was like quite poor, because not as many people as normal had turned up. There wasn't people travelling in from Europe and what have you, and they were making sure everybody who'd attended the event either had their COVID vaccination passport, bit of paper, or did a lateral flow test on the door. So because they'd imposed these things, and rightly so, in my opinion, for everybody's safety, then attendance was down. So they decided not to hold the show this year in 2022. They had a bit of a change of committee and what have you, so they postponed it. So when we get back to 2023, everybody's expecting the show to be bigger, better, and back to more like it should be before. So hopefully should be a good advertising opportunity for humble little MLG to get in front of a much wider gaming audience, because we're still meeting people, even people who live in our hometown, that come into the shop and they go like, oh, didn't realise that there was a big shop like this here, or didn't realise you sold that, or we only live down the road, never heard of these before. Green Stuff World, go to Salute. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think they've ever been before. If they did do, they could bring our stuff with us. That would be very handy. Tony says, I only went to one convention. That was in Sheffield, but in the 80s. Possibly Triples, Tony. Triples have been run for a long time at the university, in the Octagon. Was a really good show back in the day. What do you think of the new handbags, Nathan? What handbags?
Pete is being sarcastic about the Dragon Take Flight purses, because he said it's massive and it should be a handbag.
Oh, they're wicked. I love them. I think they're awesome. When, in fact, you picked one of them, didn't you? You picked one of the colours, and then I said, like, well, I think we should have. If we're having one, we should have the other one as well.
Pete says we need that show that was at Driffield Showground back. Is that the Comic Con that was there, Pete? Is that what you mean?
Or the model show.
Yeah, there's a model show there as well. Andrew says I like supporting local, and you are only half an hour away. Well, we appreciate.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Ah.
Are you going to have a show us this miniature that you're painting so we can see how it's going?
Yeah, when I've touched up all the bits that I've blobbed on. It's like I've forgotten how to paint. It's very annoying.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can't seem to do anything right.
Koronoka says, I only found out about the shop from the Reaper Discord's Friend of Reaper section. Yes, we're in there. We're friends of Reaper. That's us. Woohoo! Tony says, new MLG points thing. Handbag me. Yeah, it's not a handbag, it's a purse. It's awesome. That's what my video was about when I was doing Dragon Noises. Because the wing opens, it's like the clasp for the purse. Muscle memory vanishes sometimes. He's just being silly. And so much going on at the beginning of the stream.
It's very frustrating. But we're gonna power on. We're gonna power through. Right, we're gonna mix a little bit of white.
You're gonna shower it.
Oh yeah. Let me just sort that bit of purple out then that I've just messed up, and then I'll show you. There, he's looking very basic at the moment. I'm not very happy with him. We're gonna try and
John
do
the Templar is enjoying this stream.
Some highlighting on his face at the moment, or next. Highlighting on his face, and then we'll do some gems, I think, on the shuriken cannon. There we go. Have a little rotate. You can see the back of him. He's all black on the back.
I like the black.
Pete the Hydrator is enjoying this stream.
Are you keeping him black?
Yeah.
I like
That's the plan. Yeah. So I did the base, dry brushed and highlighted all of the thing that he's on before I painted the rest of the mini. So I just need to be careful not to wreck that. Might get a couple of very slight edge highlights, but it's mostly done. So I'm going to do his face. I'm going to do this side of half of his face now.
Oh, what are you doing to that? I thought his face was black and white, is it not?
Yeah, well it is, but I'm just going to put some very fine little grey highlights on this side of the face, so it stands out a little bit more. What's going on there? This grey's got pink in it. Does grey normally have pink in?
You've been messing about putting stuff in.
That's very strange. Must be, no. Must be a strange pigment. Let's have another go at squeezing some of that out. Definitely had some weird pink going on. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Oh no, that's got it in as well. Ooh. So Reaper Weathered Stone has a little element of pink to it. Can you see? That little blob I've put on the lid.
No. Just looks grey to me.
It's definitely got a tiny little blob of pink on it.
Oh, that bit over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got 4 wet paints and 3 of them are grey.
Okay.
Yes, it has got some pink in it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to vortex mix it for you?
No, it's fine. I'm going to work with that bit.
Probably a warm grey.
Yeah. Very strange. Let's get a little bit of black from there, and then we're going to mix a tiny bit of grey into it. Super. It's nearly out of time. What's going on?
No, it was all excitement at the beginning, and now it's all like calm,
Chilled out.
chilled. You should be able to get loads of painting done now.
Let's give him a little highlight on his nose and on his... Thanks, Wicked D.
He says, "Ha-ha! Attack when not expected." Tony says, adding pink to grey or light flesh tone is a solid way to mix up a grey. It is not the only way, but it is a good mixer for all sorts. Yeah, you just didn't shake it up, Tony. That's all there is to it. What's that you've brought me, dog? Oh, nice, wet, mashed up elephant delight.
Here you go, Mum. Have this.
I ain't done anything.
Oh, yeah? What are you missing? It?
I know, it's just been sat here.
Slacker. Right. Tiny little bit. I don't want to go too light, but I want to. I definitely want to make it so that you can see a little bit more of the design of the face. There we go.
Mickey D is so sarcastic.
She
She says, Mrs MLG has had a hard day of creating promotional videos. She deserves a rest. Yeah, all those dragon impressions that I were doing. I've done painting in the hallway. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that being a card.
What was it?
It says this card does nothing, and then there's like horrible, croaky, evil noises. I don't remember that being a card at all. But obviously it is. Yeah, I've been painting the hallway.
You have. You've done an awesome job.
Well, you keep saying that. I'm not overly convinced that I like it. But there you go.
I think it looks ace.
And Little Miss has already told us that she doesn't like it, so that's always a good start, isn't it? Tony says, I'm still recovering from Bulldog slobbering in my ear at 2 in the morning, asking to go out for a wee. She was a good girl, but it was a surprise. Yeah, I got up with the dog this morning.
You did. You let me have a lie in because I wasn't feeling on top form.
Vicky says, hey, I was bigging you up there. Stick up for your bestie, and they just poke you in the back down. Yeah. But I know how daft I am. Asmo said on Twitter, oh, you are funny. And I said to him, yeah, it'd be even better if I was trying. And that just wasn't me just being normal. There's a Pokemon in chat. There's a Pokemon in chat. That was my new theme tune for the Pokemon there. Did you like that?
I did. Right. So if I hold that up to the camera, somewhere about there, maybe. Can you see if you can focus it in, and then we can show everybody his face? He's yeah. Okay. So he's got black side of the face, and then he's got scully side of the face. There we go. She's a bit bright. It doesn't look that bright in real life. But yeah, scully side of the face, black side of the face. Which definitely looks a bit weird that close in. Thank you very much, John the Templar. Thank you. Thank you, Koronoko. So now I'm going to get some gold out. I'm going to put a couple of gold details on his cloak and stuff. And then I think some gems. So I will post a picture in Discord when he is finished. Actually, before I do the gems and stuff. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Great to have you with us. Thank you. I'm going to use some Dragon Red, which is the colour that I used for the Shuriken Catapult, and I'm just going to touch up where I blobbed with the white while I was trying to paint the basis for the gems. I'm just going to tidy that little area up there before I do anything else. Dragon Red. Here we go. Doing most of our work this evening with a Green Stuff World 00 Silver Series. Seeing as we're trying to be all neat and stuff. One of my smallest brushes to try and be tidy.
Yeah. That's all.
Thank you, Tony.
I added the 0-200 hours today.
Oh yeah, yeah. The models in it look great. Apparently, it's tipped to be a popular game. So it's, I believe.
World War II.
Yeah, the premise is that you're a commando team sneaking into a facility to try and capture plans or thwart a evil experiment or something similar.
Yes, there are some German scientists in one of the expansions, and some Gestapo in gas masks, and some guards with their guard dogs, looking after the chemical factory that the scientists are working in the expansion.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then in the English expansion, they are commandos who are on a mission to rescue an RAF pilot who has some information that they really need, and they need to go on a secret mission to rescue him.
Yeah, cool.
So we will be raiding into Wicked D's stream. There she is, I can see her. And we will be back on Monday, is that right?
Monday.
Monday. What are you painting on Monday?
On Monday, I'm going to be working on my genie, I believe.
Oh yeah, because was Monday the last day of the month?
No, Wednesday.
Ah, well, you got to get it done.
Yeah,
you?
so I've got 3 days. So I've got a couple of things on that I need to complete, which is the genie, and I also need to finish the base on my Parasite of Mortrex.
For the Great MLG Brush Off, which theme for this month is flying, and you need to finish yours because it only needs its base doing.
That's right.
So we're going to raid over to Wicked D. It'd be awesome if you could come with us. Thank you very much for being in our stream. We really, really appreciate it. And thank you for causing chaos and making Nathan do all sorts of daft stuff because it's funny. And hopefully I will see you over at Wicked D's stream where we can all play some, I don't know,
Gartic Fern.
whatever it is. Yeah, Gartic Fern.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.